Welcome back, everybody, to IxSHE Tell, where we are going to start the perfect route.
The beautiful and perfect route. Can't forget that part.
True.
Now, the real question is, what is the most beautiful and perfect way to start this? Do we text her or do we give it one final thought?
I'm sure what I'm doing. Let's text her.
All right, you're the boss. You're responsible for the beautiful and perfect repercussions.
I have nothing to regret. This is the answer I've decided. But if I'm finally going to confess, it shouldn't be in front of this sea of people. I doubt she'd feel very comfortable.
I disagree. I think she would absolutely relish that.
And even if I were to simply invite her to the dance, she'd still end up getting mobbed by the crowd.
I'd prefer to avoid that, if at all possible.
I'm sure everyone there would like to congratulate her in the spur of the moment, and there's nothing wrong with that in and of itself. But after accepting her confession, I'd rather we have a quiet moment to ourselves instead. Just the two of us.
You and I. I hope she isn't looking forward to the dance too much. I should find somewhere else to meet with her.
I messaged Yuki-senpai and instructed her to meet... and she instructed me to meet her here in the third year's classroom.
Yes. Man, it's so quiet.
The surrounding classrooms lay dark and deserted. All the students have already left for the cafeteria. There isn't a single sound to be heard.
Isn't anybody going to be asking where the president and Miss Kensai-kan are? I feel like that would be the sweeping question.
Hey, where are the two most popular people?
Is she really here?
Alright, this is the place.
Yuki-senpai? It's me. Are you in there?
どうぞ。
I can just make out her dim figure standing near the windowsill, staring out onto the school grounds.
All right. Don't tell me you've been here this whole time.
ずっとってほどじゃないけど、30分くらい前かな。
That's a pretty long time. That's still pretty long.
なんかね、みんな思い出作りがしたいんだって。
I can pretty easily guess what she means.
It's true. We heard at least one of them. Invitations to the dance?
そう。誘ってくれるのはもちろん嬉しいんだけど。
Wait, are they not staying in costume? Why did she switch back to her uniform?
ただ、ずっと断ってたら、だんだん申し訳なくなってきちゃって。で、それ以上お誘いを受けないように、ここに隠れてたってわけ。
Poor unfortunate souls.
Those poor unfortunate souls.
So sad, so sad.
I've had to deal with a number of similar invitations today myself, so I can understand where she's coming from.
I'm glad you said no to them, though. Oh, no, I wasn't trying to be rude.
I'm way too nervous. But there's no point in getting cold feet now. She knows why I'm here.
So, I guess it's about time I give you my answer. Will you listen to me?
はい。
She sits down on top of her desk, hugging her knees to her chest, looking far from the usual confident Yuuki Ayaka that everyone knows and loves. I can only imagine how anxious she must be.
First, let me say thank you
お礼？
for confessing to me. You have no idea how happy it made me feel to hear that someone I'd always had eyes for had feelings for me. And I'm also thanking you for the countless days you've spent waiting for my answer. I know I've kept you anxious ever since your confession, not to mention the other girls. But none of you have ever breathed a word of complaint. So, from the bottom of my heart, thank you.
いいよ。それだけ真剣に考えてくれてたんでしょ？
I was. I mulled over my answer time and time again. And finally, I think I've managed to piece my feelings together.
そう。
Her eyes are glued to the floor, and she looks like she might burst into tears at any given moment. Oh,
Aw.
I don't ever want to see her like that. I take in a deep breath to rein in my emotions.
Yuki-senpai, I love you. Will you be my girlfriend? Or rather, please be my girlfriend.
と。本当に
I want to pay you back for everything you've done for me, all the hard work you've put in, but this time as your boyfriend. So, Yuuki Ayaka, will you please go out with me?
信じるよ。本気で信じちゃうから。嘘だったら怒るよ。
Understandably, that would be real shitty.
It really would. I'm serious. I love you.
ありがとう。
And then, in a huge surprise, she turns us down. Boom. End of route.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
私も好きだよ。
Nope. Never mind. Yes!
It doesn't look like I'm the only one who's overjoyed. She smiles with such genuine relief that the feeling's almost palpable.
Glad to see you're finally back to your usual self.
いつもの私
You were twitching like a nervous animal earlier. It wasn't like you at all.
それじゃ、普段の私は何なのよ。
A beautiful and perfect animal? I guess I'd say you're usually more of a carnivore. What?
顔
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
変なこと言ってると、本当に噛みつくよ。
I'm okay with that.
You're the one that just growled back at us, so... Or roared? Sorry. Honestly, though, I was trying to make you happy, but it almost seemed like you were about to cry at first. But it's a relief to see you smiling now.
こっちこそ、ありがとう。私を選んでくれて、本当嬉しい。
Well, anyway, that's all I wanted to say for now. Want to hit up that dance?
私たちのことが知れれば、きっと大騒ぎね。
Well, yeah. Yeah, that's for sure.
Avoiding a scene was the whole reason I'd asked her to meet in private in the first place. Or rather, the reason she asked.
せっかくだけど、私はもう少しこのままがいいかな。今くらい、彼氏と二人っきりで過ごしたいし。
Yay! Agreed. I want to stay here with you. Just the two of us.
As boyfriend and girlfriend, we reaffirm our feelings for each other once more. Although there's still a hint of embarrassment at calling ourselves boyfriend and girlfriend, I'm sure it'll come to feel like second nature before long. In the meantime, the two of us simply enjoy each other's company in silence, listening to the faint sounds of the party in the distance.
You know, this means we need to do Yamabuki's confession at the party just to make it completely over the top.
Yes!
Complete opposite.
Has to be.
Hey! Got an achievement.
Yay!
We're officially on the route. Auto-saved. I'd better get changed. Whoa, what happened to the music?
Well, the Halloween party concluded without incident, and for the first time in my life, I now have a girlfriend.
Which apparently is so shocking that it made all of the birds stop chirping.
Nervous and exhilarated at the prospect of seeing her again at school today, I hadn't been able to get a wink of sleep last night. Time ticked by, and before I knew it, the sunlight was seeping through my windows.
Hmm. She's so damn cute. How is it even possible to be that cute?
I was already plenty off guard when she first confessed to me. But just thinking about the fact that we're actually dating now is enough to make me feel like swooning with embarrassment.
Or screaming.
At least I'm wide awake now.
I hope to God that I can look her in the face when I see her today. Why wouldn't you be able to?
兄ちゃんおはようってなんかだるそうだけど徹夜でもした？
You could say that. I had an awful time trying to sleep last night.
あ、わかった。エロド
Yasumasa, my man, when are you ever going to get a real girl? You can't satisfy yourself on porn forever.
何その上から目線。
Because I'm not one of you.
Oops, I should watch what I say, otherwise he'll figure it out.
Never mind. You're heading down for breakfast, right?
うん。兄ちゃんも一緒に行く？
Although my drowsiness is gone, my brain still needs a bit of declogging.
I'd better eat something if I want to get the gears turning up there. Sweet, sure. What do I want to have today?
Considering my options, I exit the dorm alongside Yasumasa and head towards the school cafeteria.
いたいた。おい、会長！
Here comes the drama club, bringing the drama.
All of a sudden, a male student comes rushing over, panting. Seeing as he came all the way to my dorm, it might be something important.
Is it true that you confessed to Miss Kensaikon? Wait, what?
とりあえず見つかってよかった。演劇部の連中で会長を探してたんだよ。
What for?
悪いんだけど、今すぐついてきてくれないか？
Okay. I haven't gotten any emails about their club budget. What else could they want me for? Their play. Does it have to be right now? I was kinda about to have breakfast, so...
さあ、今すぐじゃないとダメなんだ。なんなら、今日の朝飯と昼飯はおごるから。
Sold.
Free food is an enticing offer, but I'm a bit apprehensive about following him with zero information about what this is for.
兄ちゃん言ってあげれば？おごってくれるって言ってるんだし。
Yasumasa, you understand.
僕は友達と合流するから気にしないでよ。
What, really? Are you sure about this?
なんだよ兄ちゃん水臭いな。行ってきなよ。
I'm sorry, Yasumasa. You don't have to lie about having friends.
I was about to joke about that. I was about to say, are you sure you have friends?
Oh man, you would have been right on point.
僕にだって友達はいるよ。
Do you? Animals don't count.
人間だよ失礼じゃない？
He did travel all this way to look for me, so I guess it's my responsibility as student council president to see what the problem is.
All right, I'm coming. Sorry, Yasumasa.
いいよ。でもその代わり夕飯は一緒に行こうね。
After waving goodbye to Yasumasa, I hurry along the road to the school.
So, what does the drama club want with me? Or is this a personal matter?
演劇部の用事。会長のお祝い。ぜひとも演劇部でさせてくれないかなって思ってさ。
What big occasion? You want to celebrate? Celebrate what? My birthday's still a ways off.
またまたしらばっくれちゃって。ネタはもう上がってんだって。
Is this an ambush?
It sure seems like it.
Are they gonna put the club in drama club?
盛大にお祝いさせてくれや。
No, they're gonna put the drama in drama club. Couple. What? Wait, hold up. Who told you that information? We just did.
知りたければついてくるがいい。
That wasn't part of the deal. Hey, get back here!
I was almost certain no one saw us last night.
Crap, there was a stagehand in the room and we didn't notice. Curse their ability to blend into the background.
But for the moment, I simply have to give chase. Who?
I don't know. Maybe they're a friend of Yasumasa.
おーい会長もうちょっとだぞ
How are you so athletic? You're in drama.
President doesn't like running.
会長遅いですよ
Give me a break. Physical exercise has never been my strong suit.
I like to work up a mental sweat.
Or a meat sweat.
After running and running... After running and running, I somehow made it all the way to the school entrance, only to find a large group of students waiting for me at the gate.
二宮くん
Wait, did you tell them? Yuki-senpai? What's she doing here?
She seemed to be chatting with the group of students gathered here. Oh, don't tell me.
She knew it was going to spread like wildfire, so she decided to start the fire. Crap, I didn't think I'd run into her so soon.
I wish I'd had some time to groom myself at the very least.
He starts just licking the side
Licking
of his hand.
himself.
二宮くんチャオ
Oh, that actually was a direct translation. Were you the one that told them about us, Yuki-senpai?
二宮くんチャオ
Main? I know, but...
チャオ
Alright, I guess I have to greet her first.
Well, so be it. Ciao, my lovely, perfect, cute little Yuki-senpai. Is that good?
そうじゃなくて挨拶はしっかりしないとダメでしょ
What do you want from me? I know, but it would have been too awkward to answer you normally. Sorry, I was just embarrassed. I'll do it better tomorrow.
気持ちはわからなくもないけどね
I take a deep breath to calm my nerves.
So, did you actually plan all of this, Yuki-senpai?
計画というか
Also, when can I stop calling you Yuki-senpai and just call you Ayaka?
演劇部の子にぜひって言われて私はそれに乗っかっただけだから
生徒会長と人気ナンバーワンの女子だもん
So you guys wrote a play about it?
こりゃもう学園全体でお祝いしなきゃと思ってさ
Auspicious. Huh. Good word.
Indeed.
Well, I guess we always are the center of attention, whether we like it or not.
二宮くんも本当は分かってるんでしょ私たちこの学園じゃ有名人だし
You're not wrong. Fair enough. Then should I come carrying you in my arms?
やります
Ah, but who said what? You're the one who wanted to do this thing in the first place.
それとこれとは別なの
Is it really that big of a deal?
Well, no point in forcing her if she doesn't want to. Also, if our physical attributes aren't our strong suit, that might backfire. So, how exactly is this celebration going to work?
ギャラリーは自然とできた
only
から
some of the physical
二人はレ
attributes,
ッ
I
ドカー
think.
ペットを歩いてくれるだけで OK だよ
Oh, so things like running, but lifting
Yeah,
is
like-
fine.
Like, maybe we're strong, but we don't have stamina.
That could be. Okay. Like the kind of red carpet Hollywood stars walk down?
アカデミー賞のことねふふん私にはぴったりじゃない
And beautiful.
いや確かに二人ともここじゃスターだけどそっちじゃなくて結婚式の方な
Okay, look, guy, we just started dating yesterday. This is jumping the shark a lot.
結婚式
What she said.
Good save. Both options seem like they'd attract an equally large amount of attention.
Was this really not Yuki-senpai's idea?
さあ、お二人ともドーンと言っちゃってください。みんなから祝福されちゃってください。
Nah, Yuki talks a big game, but she's actually very shy about these things. Yeah, you see? Man, she's gonna get me feeling even more embarrassed now.
ほら、早く行くわよ。
She's pressing her boobs against me again?
Squish.
忘れて。
Lucky me.
いいからほら、早く歩くの。
I just ran all the way here. Oh my, they have flower petals?
That's awesome.
What?
Cheers resound and flower petals fall as we walk down the red carpet through the school gate and into the courtyard.
What the hell?
Boy, talk about embarrassing. This is beginning to feel like an actual wedding.
Isn't this, a little too pompous?
始めちゃったんだし、今更よ。
We're gonna put the pomp in pompous.
Yep, that's our circumstance.
だからほら、二宮くんも会長なんだから、みんなに笑顔笑顔。
You say that with that look on your face.
みんな、おはよ
She sure knows how to take things in stride.
会長カップル成就おめでとう。
う。ゆうき先輩、お幸せに。
We wave to the onlookers as they lavish us with their blessings.
I'm not sure if I should be happy or embarrassed at this point.
あら、それは隣に私がいるからってこと？
That is part of it. No, definitely not. I know you're feeling embarrassed too, senpai, even if you're not letting it show.
そりゃそうでしょう。でも恥ずかしさより幸せって気持ちで胸がいっぱいなんだから。二宮くんはそうじゃないの？
I'm not quite used to all this attention yet, to be honest. It still makes me a little nervous.
ならこれからはいっぱい注目されるから、もっと慣れなきゃね。
That sounds like a threat. Oh, come on.
That's way too much to ask of me, any way you slice it. But as odd as it is, the idea of spending each day like this with her doesn't sound too bad at all.
ほら、今は私たちが主役なんだから、笑顔笑顔。
俺もあんな綺麗な彼女欲しい。
いいなあ。これウェディングドレスとタキシード着てたら完全に結婚式じゃん。
The courtyard erupts with the squeals of delight as Yuki Senpai waves her hand to the crowd. Although the girls cheer their support, most of the boys, on the other hand, simply groan with anger and envy.
That sounds right.
IxSHE Tell.
Once the flower shower came to an end, the crowd began dispersing as the students head towards their classrooms.
Nice emphasis.
Yuki Senpai and I were already well known as Miss Kensei-kan and the Student Council President, respectively.
/ Mr. Halloween.
So, truth be told, I doubt there'll be anyone in the school who hasn't caught wind of our relationship by the end of the day.
How is there not anybody in school who didn't see that ridiculous ceremony? There were flower petals and confetti.
Flower petals, music,
The whole
confetti,
shebang, yes. They had an orchestra, for God's sake.
a cheering crowd.
Yep. Feels like this whole island got out of bed this morning to come witness this.
なんか三崎浜も含めて全生徒に声かけてたみたいよ。
Really? But Yasumasa didn't mention anything. Actually, I think I might know why. He's been ostracized by his peers.
I guess he deserves another point of sympathy for this.
I guess that's what that sound was.
All jokes aside, though, I'm sure the news just passed by him somehow.
Still, I wish they'd put their passion to better use instead of putting out a school-wide announcement.
私たちはどうする？一応校舎の中までカーペットは続いてるみたいだけど。
Did we just have this red carpet lying around, or did they buy this specifically for this occasion?
Also, how long is this red carpet?
Ridiculously so.
It's like the length of half the campus.
They spent their entire drama club budget on this. They're not going to be able to do any plays for the rest of the year.
Only black box shows.
Yeah. Let's just go to our classrooms once we head inside. The carpets extend in 2 different directions to their classroom. If this drags on for too long, I'm scared the teachers might come out and get on our case.
If this ends up becoming a problem, our romantic freedom could very well be in jeopardy.
No, it'll just become Romeo and Juliet. Oh, wait. That's bad.
急に真剣な顔になってどうしたの？
Well, have you read Romeo and Juliet? Do you want the serious answer or the not serious one?
じゃあ真面目な方。
I'm scared that if we cause another uproar, the school will consider bringing back the ban on romance.
真面目か。
I mean, it's great that everyone's so happy for us, and I'm happy we're a couple now too. So I'd be heartbroken if we were forced to break up because of this.
そうね。
I'll just have to trust the drama club gained the school's permissions to hold this impromptu red carpet walk.
I know from experience that drama club is very much a beg forgiveness, not ask permission kind of situation.
Almost always.
Yeah.
それでふざけた方は？
After choosing you and hearing you accept my confession, I just really wanted to flirt in public.
それふざけてってことは
Quarter joke.
本気でそう思ってくれてないってこと？
I do! I just couldn't bring myself to say it without pretending I was kidding. It's embarrassing for me too, okay? Let's just leave it at that.
そう。なら楽しみにしてるわね。
Why does she have to have such a beautiful smile? God help me. My head's going blank and my heart's beating a mile a minute. She smiles shyly as we enter the building together, making our way to class, just in time for homeroom.
Why did I not predict this? Of course they'd come hunting me down like a pack of reporters.
After what happened this morning, I was certain all hell would break loose once school ended. Consequently, my plan had been to get as much work done as I could during lunch break. However, difficulties soon arose. While it normally would take only 2 minutes to reach the student council,
They make a circus out of every single event.
we now open this meeting. Honk. While it normally would take only 2 minutes to reach the student council room from my class, today it took 10.
では会長、席に着いてください。みんな待ってますよ。お邪魔してます。
Huh? What are you guys doing here too?
Both Shiori and Koshimizu are in attendance, in addition to Hakuwa and Yamabuki.
A special information session? What's this all about?
I ask, reading the words written boldly across the whiteboard.
Is that what that says?
Why does it say Julius Caesar Act 3 Scene 2?
Uh-oh.
説明会については花森さんから。
Ah, to Hanamori.
と言ってもある程度予想ついてるでしょ？
Given the cast of people before me, I quickly put 2 and 2 together. I'd given Yuki-senpai my response to her confession, but as for the other girls...
And yet, despite that, we are still staring at chest level. Could we postpone this conversation till after school, perhaps? I just came here to make sure that there wasn't any work left unfinished.
それについては私の方から説明して明日にずらしてもらったから大丈夫よ。
Oh, well, alright then. I've been cornered?
explain the situation.
Okay.
Hey, we gotta delay stuff because the student council president's dating Miss Kinsaikon.
Well, I mean...
That said, I can't be too unreasonable. Neither can I afford to be hesitant. Ooh, it's time for me to face the music.
Which happens to be this jaunty march.
いちいちここに足を運ぶ会長も大概よ。そのまま学食に向かえばよかったのに。失礼いたします。結城先輩にお越しいただきました。二宮くん、なんか用があるって聞いたけど、どうしたの？
They put words in my mouth. I'm afraid you've been hoodwinked. It looks like everyone's heard the news.
ああ、そういうことね。
Bamboozled, you might say.
After realizing that, she comes to stand beside me.
さて、役者も揃ったので、
They just pushed both of us out of the window.
それではこれより、会長と結城先輩の馴れ初めを聞いていきたいと思います。
They push us out the window, but it's like when what's-his-name falls in Always Sunny and he just lands on his feet after like a 5-foot fall.
That's what you want to know?
I thought this gathering was supposed to be a show of good faith for us.
Guess not.
I'd better not say anything without first consulting Yuki-senpai.
Could I at least buy something from the canteen first? I wasn't able to have breakfast this morning, so I'd prefer not to have to skip lunch as well. Also, the drama club owes me both breakfast and lunch.
Mm-hmm.
You must be hungry too, right, Yuki-senpai? So let's...
ああ、それなら。
どうぞコーンクリームコロッケパンス。
What?
彼に買ってきてもらったから心配しないで。
Well, that was pretty cool now, I'll admit.
It would be better if he had a tablecloth or something draped across his arm. But my plan is ruined.
私たちも二宮さんが出した答えは素直に受け止めます。ただ、負けたというと聞こえは悪くなりますけど、お二人が本当に幸せなのか、この目で確かめたいんです。聞かせていただけますか？
She's right. Koshimizu and the others shouldn't have had to go this far to get some closure. But since it has come to this, I have a responsibility to answer them honestly.
Alright. I'll tell you everything I can.
はい、ありがとうございます。皆さん、現地取れましたよ。
Oh, that was a trap.
Oh no.
Huh?
さあ、ここからは私たちの時間ですわ。
They push us down to the chair and strap us into the chair. I didn't even know this chair had straps.
The atmosphere in the room suddenly takes a radical departure from the serious and tension of mere moments ago.
I've been bamboozled! Oh, damn, I should have saved that.
では、結城先輩。何が決め手で、二宮先輩は結城先輩を選んだとお思いですか？
For some reason, when they used the term hoodwinked, I knew bamboozled was going to be somewhere to follow. I don't know why, but those two terms always come together.
Mm-hmm.
それは。ほら、あれよあれ。私のテクニックで二宮くんを骨抜きにしたの。
Alright. Wait, they're taking notes?
Scribble, scribble?
骨抜きっと。
They are taking notes. You don't need to be writing this down.
ズバリ、
You
一体
don't
どのような
need
テ
to
クニック
be...
でしょうか？
Actually, he is the secretary, so I guess maybe this is just him
Actually.
taking minutes
I was going to say, actually, he does need to be writing all this down.
for posterity.
参考までに聞かせていただきたいのですが。私も参考程度には気になるわね。私も聞きたいです。ねえ、ちょっと。
What is going on here?
先輩、どんな風に骨抜きにしたんですか？だから待ってって。二宮先輩もどのようなテクニックを使われたのか答えてください。
Well, really, her beautiful and perfect attitude just convinced Sarah and Prince, and I just went along with it.
Now they're asking me? Sarah and Prince?
That timing. Damn it. So this is why Koshimizu made me promise to talk.
She used my own words to ensnare me.
Wait, senpai, it's a trap!
パーフェクトに可愛らしい結城先輩のテクニック、ぜひ伝授していただきたいですわ。
See, part of that technique is being beautiful and perfect.
Mm-hmm.
そこまで言われちゃ仕方ないわね。
No, don't fall for it. Hubris will be your downfall.
No.
I'm too late.
私のテクニックはチュッてしてペロッみたいな。
Wait, when did you lick? I thought Shiori did the licking.
二宮先輩、こうおっしゃっていますが、いかがでしょう。
I, look forward to seeing it in action.
任せといて。ってどさくさに紛れて何言ってるのよ。
You started it. Speak for yourself. A peck and a lick. In other words, a pecky licky. What?
Well, maybe a licky pecky.
Ah.
Her grandstanding backfires spectacularly.
結城先輩、少々単純すぎでは。
Actually?
ですが言ったからには実行しないと二宮さんがかわいそうですよね。
Wait, she has to do it now?
シュッてしてペロって一体どこ？
Okay.
Vice President.
She's asking the big questions.
口では普通すぎてインパクトないだろうし。
But a lick on the lips isn't the same as a normal kiss, so...
Accurate. Completely different.
山吹さん、口に出てる。
I mean, so are we, but that's kind of what we do.
Yeah.
今のは結城先輩の言ったことを考えてただけだから。こら、みんなして先輩をからかうな。
By the way, Shiori, you're not planning to publish any of this in the photography club's newspaper, are you? If word gets out that Miss Kensai-kan is some kind of serial kiss licker, Yuki-senpai's reputation will be in shambles.
何をチュッペロリストって、私はそんなのじゃないから。
Yeah, don't know where we got that from, but here we are.
ペロリスト過激派。
What?
だからからかうなってば。というか、どうして二宮君までそっち側なの？
I wouldn't really say I'm taking their side per se.
I promised I'd be honest with the other girls, and I haven't done that yet.
ですが、実際はどういうところで結城先輩に決めたんですか？
Well, when the choice screen came up, text Yuki-senpai was the option, so I just kind of went with it. Well, I just couldn't abandon her. I felt like I had to be the one to look after her.
Like a puppy in the street.
Yeah, you know, a puppy that likes to peck and then lick. The more time we spent together, the more I realized I wanted her to be happy. And before I knew it, that feeling had turned into... well, I guess you'd call it love. Okay, I guess that was a good answer. A very good answer.
でもなんだかこっちまで恥ずかしくなってくるわね。もうこの話はいいでしょ。まだ昼休み終わってないし、今からでも学食に行きましょう。
After all of this, do you really think having lunch in the cafeteria is a good idea?
私たちも根掘り葉掘り聞き出すつもりないから。
Really?
The others begin to rise from their seats, heading towards the door.
Hold on a minute.
Hmm?
I still haven't given you girls a proper response to your confessions yet.
小清水さんが言った通り、二人が幸せだって分かったから、もういいよ。そうね、これですっきりしたし。言ったじゃないですか。二宮さんの気持ちは受け止めたと。ですので、私たちはもう行きますので、お二人はどうぞごゆっくりなさってください。
They are all taking this extremely well.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
お気遣いどうも。
Well, except for the one that actually won? All right.
After they leave, I'm finally able to sit down and breathe a sigh of relief.
That was nerve-wracking, all right.
あれ行かないの
I want to rest for a bit. I've been surrounded by people all morning. Plus, it's been a while since we had some time alone together, so I'd like to savor it.
ああ、それもそうね。
She meekly comes over to sit beside me, though careful not to sit too close. Her shyness must be due to all that teasing earlier.
ねえ、さっきの本当にやらないとダメ？
The pecking and licking? Well, I sure wouldn't say no to some of that.
変な言い方しないでよ。
Hehehe.
いいじゃない。私が本気になったら、今すぐにでもやってやれるんだから。
Hang on, what floor is this?
It looks like it's probably the second or third.
Okay, so as long as nobody has a ladder, it should be fine.
I'm glad, but at the same time, it's a bit worrying to see how easy she is to manipulate.
All right, ready whenever you are.
そんなにしてほしいの？
I doubt there's a guy out there who wouldn't want a peck and a lick from his girlfriend.
Although I'm not clear on exactly what exactly this entails, I'm assuming it's some sort of kiss.
It's a kiss, but it involves a chicken and a puppy.
あ
Are you just gonna sit there, senpai?
別にどこにいようが私の勝手じゃない。
You can't sit on top of that flagpole. You're not a member of the flagpole sitters.
Dang it!
それとも私とくっついてイチャイチャしたいの？
Sorry. Well, of course I do. Isn't that the natural thing for a couple to do when they're alone?
It's all too obvious when she's trying her hardest to call my bluff. Finding that quite adorable, I get the urge to tease her.
もうなんで君はそうやってド直球に行ってくるかな？
I like showing off as much as the next guy, but I think it's also important to speak honestly from time to time. And the same goes for you, senpai. If there's anything you want from me, don't hesitate to say it loud and clear. I'm kind of dense.
そう？じゃあ今一つだけいいかな？
In his defense, he probably is one of the least dense protagonists of a VN I've seen.
Oh no, he absolutely is. I didn't mean that as a dig against him as a protagonist. I meant that as just a general guys are dense. It's just a fact.
Mm-hmm.
I'm listening.
ならね、私のこと下の名前で呼んでほしいな。
Nice, there it is.
二宮くん、モカちゃんのことは名前で呼んでるでしょ？
Yeah, I do.
But that's because she's my sister's friend. That's... there's a different nuance to our relationship.
All right then. Ayaka senpai. How's that? All right.
もう一声。先輩ってなくしてみて。
Ayaka-san? This is a lot more embarrassing than I thought.
I can feel my face steadily growing hotter.
じゃあ、今度はあやかって呼び捨てにしてみて。
That's a bit much for me, senpai. I mean, you don't call me by my first name either.
また先輩って呼んだ。
Sorry, it's my comfort zone. Alright, how about this? If you use my first name, I'll do the same for you.
いいわよ。名前で呼ぶくらい簡単よ。
Is it?
はじめ。
Don't give me that seductive look. That's cheating.
卑怯ってひどくない？
You're embarrassing me.
だって言うのは簡単だけど恥ずかしいじゃん。私はちゃんとはじめって呼んだんだから、次はそっちの番。
I love you so much, Ayaka. I want to hug you and squeeze you and cuddle with you right now. Why do I just imagine him being like, I want to hug you and squeeze you?
Squeeze you and call you George?
That's what popped into my head.
待て、そういうの混ぜるのずるいって。ちゃっかり呼び捨てにしてるし、
Especially the
私
last
の
stuff.
手が持たないわよ。
I was just doing what you asked me to. I can't take this anymore. I'm scooting over.
私の心の準備が。
Save room for Jesus. Meowp. Wait, but you're not Uchimaki.
I throw my arms around her in a tight hug, and she lets out a strange yelp as she clings to me.
Hello. We wouldn't know.
The heat I feel from her bright red ears is enough to tell me that her face is just as red.
Which is why we're staring at her
Ooh.
face?
Ooh.
What was that meowp sound I just heard? Is there a cat in here?
知らない。バカ。
Well, since you don't want me to be too intimate, how about I just call you Ayaka-san for now?
好きにすれば、私も好きにさせてもらうし。
Alright, your new nickname is Meowp. You know, you kind of reminded me of a meek little kitten right now. I can tell your heart's pounding. Despite how you usually act, you're actually a pretty pure girl, aren't you?
そういうことは言わなくていいの。
Well, you got it.
うん
Sorry. Am I too close for comfort?
なんていうか。ぎゅー。
Oh, she's just so damn cute.
I squeeze my girlfriend back with all my strength.
Oh no, I broke her.
I feel so joyful that my lips naturally curve into a goofy grin.
Why don't we walk home together after school today, Ayaka-san?
ほら、デートのお誘い？
Sure. Date?
違うの？
Well, I just wanted to spend a bit more time together, is all.
Then again, seeing as how we're a couple now, it should be obvious that a walk home together would become something like an after-school date. I'm getting real nervous now that she mentioned that.
A date.
そんな風に誘われたら断るわけにはいかないわね。ま、断る選択肢なんてないんだけど。もうよれ？
Oh no, we didn't eat. Crap, I haven't even eaten yet.
そこなの？二人きりの時間が終わっちゃうのが悲しいんじゃなくて？
I know, but I skipped breakfast this morning too. Of course, I wish we didn't have to say bye and go back to class, but a man's gotta eat.
Reluctantly letting go of my girlfriend, I reached towards the sandwich that Hakua had prepared for me beforehand.
Hey, you've got two hands. One hand on girlfriend, one hand on sandwich. Best of both worlds.
However, I can't help but feel uncomfortable being the only one eating.
You haven't had lunch yet either, right?
食べてないけど。
Want some sandwich? Let's split this then. I don't want you to go back to class on an empty stomach.
いいよいいよ。朝食べてないならそっちが全部食べた方がいいでしょ。それに女の子はお菓子袋を持ってるからなんとかなるのよ。
Except for Koshimizu, she carries milk.
だから変に気を使わないで全部食べちゃって。
Well, if she insists.
Alright. I gotta get going now, but I'll come pick you up from class once evening homeroom's over.
どんな風に迎えに来てくれるか楽しみにしてるわね。
She's really laying on the pressure now.
I'll, do my best.
After walking out and locking the door behind us, we head back to our respective classes.
No pressure.
IxSHE Tell.
All right. Well, that was an eventful start to the relationship. Unfortunately, we'll probably have to save the date for the next episode. The first date. The first real date. But hey, we got a girlfriend! And she's beautiful.
And perfect.
Yes. And we actually had a relatively easy time letting the other girls down?
We did.
Yeah, that went a lot better than I was expecting. Although I was not expecting the interrogation, even though that's what they said it wasn't. It totally was. It was funny. It's really funny to me seeing Ayaka alternate between her very bold, beautiful, perfect, confident personality and her kind of meek, I'm really shy with relationship topic stuff. It's a very sharp contrast, but I like it. I think it adds some nice depth to her personality.
Me too.
And I like seeing her dynamic with Hajime so far. It's only going to get better, especially since we're pseudo-married. I don't think I have anything else, do you?
No, I don't think I do. I think it's just, I'm really happy to be on this route. There's really no route I think I am going to dislike.
I agree with that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to all of them, but I think this, even based off of what we were talking about, this is probably in my top 3 of ones I'm excited to see.
Yep.
But I guess it's really not surprising to anybody. Anybody who was paying attention as we were going along was like, yeah, they're probably going to pick Ayaka. Well, all right. Well, thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed this episode, and we hope to see you in the next one. For now, we are the Bridge Boys, signing off.